Hi, my name is Dave Corcoran. I'm the founder of TrustBearer Labs. I'm going to show you a product that we've created that's called TrustBearer Live that allows you to use trusted devices such as smart cards, USB tokens, biometrics, cellular phones, and other types of devices for online transactions using web pages, rich applications that are delivered through the web to use these devices in a seamless manner. We wanted to make it very simple for users to use these devices. In the past, users have had to pre-install middleware on their desktop computer in order to use these devices, and that was burdensome. Every time you wanted to change the device or add a new device or change the data on the device or add new applications, you had to continually redeploy software. And that software was different depending on the platform that you were coming on. We wanted to unify the experience and make it as simple as possible so a user with a trusted device could simply visit a website and be able to use it for online authentication, digital signing, and other types of applications. I'm going to show you a couple of applications. One is a device viewing application, allows us to browse the contents of this device. Another is an application that allows you to do strong authentication online as well. So first I'll insert my token here. And the first thing I'll show is the selecting of a reader. So we select the token that we want to use here on the screen. The next thing I need to do is I need to authenticate myself to this token. So I'm going to verify a PIN or a biometric if this is a biometric reader. Enter the PIN, click OK. All these dialogues are being rendered actually through the browser, so there's nothing special or anything external that's required to do this. We wanted to make it look like a rich web application, like an application that you would typically use on your desktop. So right now you can see it's accessing the token at this point, and what it's doing is it's bringing up this printed information that's here. And the printed information has things like the user's picture, their employee affiliation, their name, other sorts of data. We can also look at other data, for example, the certificates that the user has installed on here for authenticating to various sites. So you can see that we have some certificates that are on here. We have the ability to allow you to issue these tokens online as well, so you can actually online personalize these tokens simply by going to a website. It ties into a few common certificate authorities that are out there, and you simply just plug in the device, you put in your PIN or current password that you have, and it will download and create certificates and private keys essentially on that device. So this is the device viewing application. Next application I'll show you is strong authentication. This application allows you to take any existing username and password based web application and convert it to a smart card or trusted device enabled application. So the first thing that we're going to do is we go in and we manage the account. And what this account management does is it allows us to link an existing username and password to this site. And it does this by simply double encrypting it. What it does is it encrypts it twice, once with the public key or certificate that essentially comes from the device itself, and another time with the public key that's unique to the server. And the reason that that's important is that it requires both parties to interact in order to make the transaction complete. So it solves a lot of issues with exposing information on the client, like password autofill programs or programs that essentially help you remember passwords or inject passwords on your client. We feel that the client is insecure in that nature, so we wanted to create a way in which we could secure the transaction totally all the way to the server. So once we do that, we link the token, and linking, what it does, it requires me to enter in my PIN. I enter my PIN in order to do a challenge response with the server. The server's validating that I am the holder of essentially this token here. Once that's done, simply you can see that now I'm user 1. I can go back, and now I can sign in with this token. Simply click the TrustBearer sign in button, and what this is going to do is it's going to validate that it's going to pull the certificate off of the device, it's going to validate that I'm a rightful user on the system, and then it's going to challenge the device, validate that I am who I say that I am, and that I hold the private key that's associated with that certificate. So you can see now that I've successfully authenticated, and it's granted me access into this website. There's lots of applications that we can create with this. We wanted to create an architecture and infrastructure that essentially you could rapidly deploy smart card applications. In the past, people have actually not changed their devices, or they've not migrated their devices because the software deployment model was so difficult. We feel we can make the software deployment model very seamless and we can give you a way that you can rapidly deploy applications that use these devices, thus producing greater return on the investment of deploying the device in the first place. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for letting me show you TrustBearer Live. Please contact us. We'd love to show you a live demo. We'd love to talk to you how TrustBearer Live could help you and your company. Thank you. Will that work?
Yeah. Yeah, we good. It's kind of long, so
Yeah.
I might break it in.